Is it working? Is the music good? Hopefully it's not too loud. We're gonna, if I haven't seen you in a while, I apologize. We have been working really, really hard. I haven't been live on Facebook in a long time. I go live in other places all of the time, but I haven't really circled back to this page, and so we're here, and we're gonna record some stuff. I even got myself a little outline. I've got myself a new little setup. I've got some stuff to show you. I used to do these videos back when I was a photographer. I used to call them the state of the stash. My name is Steve. My wife's name is Ashley. Stash. Yes, we're adorable. We've been married for a long time, and we're still that sickeningly adorable. Be jealous. No, I'm kidding. But for real, though. So I figured I would come on, just kind of let everybody know where we're at, what we've got going on, what we have available for you if books are your thing, and books should be your thing. Books should be everyone's thing. If you look around at the state of the world right now, I think books would be a big, big investment towards fixing a lot of stuff. But so yeah, let me look at my list. First, actually, we have Twitter pulled up here, and I did want to pull this out. I'm not in the corporate world. I don't have a boss. I don't have a lot of people that I answer to. So I am very free with how I think and how I approach politics. And so if you are interested in the more political side of things and current events, follow me on Twitter here. We do talk about books, and we do keep people here. Not a huge following, obviously, but a lot for just little old me. And a lot of the COVID information and a lot of the current events, like what's going on with El Salvador, and this guy's getting ready to fly down. I try to document these things in real time, not only for myself because I like to understand what's going on, but for everybody. And then also I like to have like the actual events that are happening, so that without the spin and stuff, just give me the details and I'll form my own opinion, kind of thing. So, and opinions I do form, and I'm quite loud about those opinions. So if that's your jam, just if you come to debate me, just be ready to debate. I don't pull any punches these days. So there's that. The next thing I wanted to tell you guys here is this is our antique mall out in the Town Square Antique Mall, which is right up in Wentzville. What you do is you go through like the other side where Bandanas and Enterprise, and I think there's a paint store back there. The True Value Hardware back there, whatever that little place is in the back. But it's a really cool place. There's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of booths. And obviously we sell books in ours. And we try to rotate this thing and stock in it every couple of days. Obviously not the whole thing. It would take forever, but you get the gist. So that I wanted to show you that. This right here is the big thing that we've been doing lately. We've been going live on Whatnot pretty often. And if you don't know what Whatnot is, I can definitely send you a referral code, get you some free credit if this is your first time. I've been on this platform for a couple of years now. But this last, I would say 6 to 8 months, we've been really killing it. We get about 3,000 items sold, 2 days average ship time, which is pretty darn good. 580 reviews, all perfect. 5.0 rating across the board. Customer service is my thing. Books are my thing. It's super fun. And again, if you don't know what this platform is, it's like if Twitch had a baby with like QVC, like a home shopping network. And then what we do is we load all of our books, and then we actually kind of just go live like I'm live now. It actually looks a lot like this. My head's at the top. I have a bottom camera here. And we just go through books, and we do shows, and I just let the ADD flow. It's a lot of fun. Here, I can kind of show you what some of the footage looks like here. These are clips from the show. I'd play a clip for you. Actually, let's play a clip for you while this kind of pauses. And then we'll kind of fade that out. And then we'll come over here and give you kind of an example. Let me turn up this audio a bit. Live! Hitting lots of buttons. Which one do I want to show you? Let's do this one. This is early on. Oh, let me turn that on. Like one of those. Isn't this neat how this camera works? Like I put my hand here. It's like one of those like, I don't know, what's it like? A fun house, maybe? Is that appropriate? I'm like a real live MC Escher painting. In this,
So, I mean, that's
kind
kinda-
of like I
hold
put my
on.
hand here. It's like that's kind of the vibe. It's very chill. We go through the books. There's never any pressure to buy anything. I really do like books. It's no joke. And we'll say, like, each show is almost like a lit class, and we go off on tangents. We look stuff up all the time. I'm not going to scream at you to bid. I don't do that stuff like some of the other categories. We do have 2 shows coming up now. Tonight we're doing what's called a hardcover like claim sale. So basically I have 8 boxes of books, and we're just going to go through them one by one, answer any questions you might have. And it's like 2 for $5, you know. And then on Saturday night, we do this show, which is actually, this is my favorite show. If I'm not, let me get this music back on. Oh my goodness. I got to have some tunes. I've always gone back and forth on whether or not to have music in these things, and I've decided that the music is more for me. I need things going on so I can concentrate. And I know that's weird, but that's just the way it is. And I'm weird. So I'm letting these commercials play. But anyway, while that's setting up, what we do once a week in this auction, it's only got 39 lots in it now, but by the time we're done, it'll have around 260 or so. We try to get around 250 for the show. We'll be on for like 3 or 4 hours. All right, we get this music back. Yeah. There we go. I like how this starts. Anyway, so all throughout my week, I'm pulling really neat books to the side, books that are really just conversation starters, old, neat, rare, collectible, hot authors. You know, what I try to stay abreast of what everybody's into. And you know, just like a server at a restaurant, I'm bringing you meals, I'm bringing you options, and we hang out for a couple hours and just nerd out. It's super fun. And this is where most of my time is being spent, is on this platform. I really do think that this kind of selling and this kind of shopping experience, especially as we move forward, is going to just get more and more popular. And I feel like I finally caught something on the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? So my 8th grade math teacher, Mr. Funicelli, said, and if you're out there, Mr. Funicelli, God love you, he said, find something you love to do and find a way to get paid for doing it. And I don't make a lot of money, but I make enough, and that's enough. You know what I'm saying? It's better just to be able to wake up every day and like yourself and look forward to what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm broke. And I am broke. So this next thing we're going to show you is, this is something brand new. It actually goes, it's not even live yet. You can see it, you can view it, but technically it opens at 8 p.m. tonight. And one of the reasons why I'm starting to do these live videos is to bring attention to this, is we're doing Facebook auctions from our Facebook page, the page that you're watching this on right now, probably. Unless, of course, this is later and you're watching it later, and then, you know what, Facebook. So basically what we've done, and you've probably seen this on with other stuff. I am not reinventing the wheel here. It's just another way to do the auctions. I've picked 50 books from inventory, and I've taken one photo of each lot. Each photo represents, everything in the photo is what you would get. And the way that you would bid is you just, and I've outlined this, you guys can read this, and if you guys have any questions, you just come down here to the comments and you would just write $1. Everything's $1 opening bid. And then you can get bidding wars, in the bidding increments are a quarter. So like, this really is, I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. One, I want to meet more book people in the community. I want to be part of what's going on around here. I usually spend my time more outwardly focused. So I want to do that. And then also I want to, the whole mission behind what we do is no book left behind, right? And I have lots and lots and lots and lots of books. We buy books by the house, literally, no exaggeration whatsoever. We buy collections, we help with clean outs, where I'm digging in all the basements everywhere. And if you know anybody who has a bunch of books that need saved, we do book rescue, we do consignment. You know, I can make an offer if it's an appropriate collection. Whatever the circumstance, the whole goal is no book left behind. So any book that I can't necessarily move, I'm not going to throw it away. I make a promise to folks that any book that I get is going to be put where it needs to be. Now, some books obviously are beyond saving. and they get recycled. Fortunately, I live really close to a recycling center and the post office. But yeah, this is the mission. So really, really cheap books, like all 4 Dan Brown books for $1. Jeopardy, Mensa, and I'm not just putting like junk. I'm trying to make it to where it makes it difficult for someone not to take it home. That's the whole goal. So, and you guys can look at this. So what we're going to do every Wednesday night at 8 p.m., it's going to start or open for bid. And then it's going to end the following Wednesday, because we start them on a Wednesday. And then right as that one ends, we're already going to have another one up and go right into the next one. So there's literally always going to be a auction on Facebook ready to go. So, and I'm going to start doing these vlogs. I'm going to try to make this, I'm trying to plug in. So that's what we're doing. Show you a couple of these right quick. You guys are going to get sick of my face. No shit. I'm telling you now. This was always kind of part of the goal, is to get to a point where we just needed that foundation. We've got like 40 bookcases now. My kids are helping. Total buy-in. And we're digging it. And we have, again, like I said, we have a ton of bookcases. Let me show you. Last thing I wanted to show you real quick is just that we are trying to start a YouTube channel. Again, the whole goal is no book left behind. And I'm going to start detailing the process of kind of everything that we do and what that means, the spirit behind it, the processes behind it, what you can do to be part of that. Because I really do think that, one, books are already coming back in a big way. And I think it's going to be very important that they continue to become more a part of our culture. If there has ever been a time in all of human history, I can't say that, it's a bit of hyperbole, but this is a very important time that we make critical thinking cool again. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're all tearing at each other's issues and ideas, and we need to come together, because it's getting to a point where it's beyond partisanship, and we're having some issues. And I think books and critical thinking and understanding that there's more perspectives than just the one that we have and just the lens that we look through life is important. Now, reading someone else's perspective or understanding someone else's perspective doesn't mean you adopt that perspective. So don't be afraid to read books and challenge yourself. All because you read it doesn't mean you have to believe it or adopt it. Just sit with it. Think about it. Philosophy is great. We sell a lot of Epictetus. We sell the Meditations. We sell, which is Marcus Aurelius, all sorts of stuff. Sold a copy of Plato's Republic last night. And this is good. It's a good thing that we do. So don't let your books get thrown away. Let me come get them. Help me improve the entire, critical thinking level of the whole universe. And that's kind of the whole spirit behind it. You know what I mean? Every book we put in someone's hand is an opportunity for that life to change. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm still doing ministry, but this is the way we're doing it now. I just realized that on live. I'll have to ponder that. Anyway, that's all I've got. I got to get prepared for other shows. We're actually going outsourcing and picking a few stuff up. I am going to try to do these a little bit more often, like I said, and have a little bit more interaction on the Facebook stuff. So God love you. Have a great day. Stay safe. And no book left behind, friends.